Hey guys, let's talk about the two little missing boys, 3 and 4-year-old Orrin and Orson, missing from California City, California, since Monday, December the 21st. And in just a moment at the end, I want to play the second half of the interview that I played yesterday, and unfortunately, the person doing the interview, or one of them that I had, the one I had played, ended up getting frustrated and walked away after he heard the adoptive dad saying that's how it played out. And so, he shut his camera off and walked away at that point. So I have the second half of that interview that I'm going to play in just a minute. But first, let's look at the house. I showed you, you guys some pictures yesterday. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. It is a little under 1,800 square feet, 1,798 square feet. And you can see right there, this is the backyard. There's the patio area. And then I've got an up close of the patio. And you guys tell me, maybe that's chalk right there. I don't know. But what seems kind of odd to me is I'm not seeing any drawings from the children, but it could have rained. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know, anyone local to that vicinity, but I do not see any chalk there. And then you can tell where the FBI did some digging in the backyard. And then right here, I know several have asked and wondered, why did the kids get taken away from the biological mom? I'm not going to read all the way through this, but go ahead, pause it, maximize it. I've got 3 or 4 screenshots. A couple of them are no longer available on her page. I don't know if she made them private or deleted them. I'm not certain. But nonetheless, pause it and read it. Here she's saying, yeah, they were in foster care. She's got certificates. And what it seems like in one of them is she's saying it had something to do with marijuana, but she has a medical marijuana card. And then in another one, it says something about being at someone's house. So I'm really kind of unclear. You guys let me know what you're gathering from these posts that the bio mom made. And you can see that their names were Sincere and, let's see, I think I may have to go back one. That's just where she's saying she feels something's not right. There we go. The names of the little boys before they were adopted. And you'll hear in the interview that the adoptive parents changed their names to Orrin and Orson, but it was Sincere and Classic. And so that was the little boys' names before they were adopted. But again, guys, just pause it, read through. And I think I've got the interview coming up in just a moment. And it's very interesting because what they're saying, I mean, I'll let you hear it. I'll be very brief. What they're saying is that the other 4 children, their 2 biological children, and the other 2 adoptive children were on vacation holiday at their grandmother's house, and Orrin and Orson, they're saying, were too young.
Because we were entrusted with her children, and they came to us, and they became our children, and we named them, and they are our children, and so we want them back. So please, if y'all could get back on what you guys are doing, we should be able to get a hold of somebody, but they took all of our tech, so they wanted to, I guess, just rule us out, which makes sense. That's part of the investigation. So that's pretty much it.
Have you guys, you talked to the police all last night?
Yes.
So you guys willfully gave them your
Everything.
technology,
Yes.
car.
Yes.
Did they get a? How did they get a search warrant? Did you guys?
I
Oh, no
don't see
idea.
why they got one, but they got one. We
Yeah,
would have
they
let them take
didn't need
anything.
one,
We would have let them take everything. We let them come in and search with us. We asked them to come do that.
What did they take?
Just tech. And that's it. Like our phones.
From the house, though, did they?
Oh, well, I guess, should I answer that or?
Answer it to us, yeah.
Okay. So, into the, okay, and I guess, I don't even know.
I see. Yeah, we seriously felt like we needed to be out here. We did. Again, we were told the best are out here looking already. Just to stay put. They have more questions. There was literally a cop with us the whole time in there.
He had sitting down. We would ask, can we go help? They had to sit
He
down.
said nope.
He said, no, we got the best out there.
So
we
it's
need
not,
you guys here in case we have more questions.
I don't want you guys thinking we
don't.
didn't try. We actually looked
tried.
before we called
We
the
looked,
police.
yes.
And I imagine the mind-boggling part is the search for information. What happened? Where are they?
Yes.
Et cetera, et cetera.
And we're, yeah.
And just so we are able to present the information correctly, at what time did you guys notice your kids went missing, and at what time were they reported missing to the police?
It's about, I believe, I think it was about 4:30, going on 5. It was getting dark, like I said.
5-ish.
5-ish. That's about it. That's when everything played out.
And then when did you guys call the police to report them missing?
After we searched
Yeah.
a little bit around here, it was dark, so we definitely we got worried.
Would you say it was maybe within an hour, a couple hours?
No, it was within minutes of us getting finished with our search.
Okay.
It was within minutes.
Okay. What do you guys want people at home to understand about this situation? For them, you know, even speaking about what you guys are feeling is difficult. What do you want them at home to understand about this whole situation?
We're going through it. It's difficult. I mean, everybody's making their own their own conclusions. They don't know anything. We're not sure like everything. We're not sure. We said what we knew, and if anybody has seen them or anything, please call the police department.
Would you be willing to provide pictures, or do you have any?
I have older pictures. All my newest were on my phone.
Okay, that's fine.
A lot of people are speaking of this as, you know, after the math, past tense. I want to talk about your kids in present tense. What kind of boys are these? Tell us about the boys.
Very playful, very rambunctious, and they do love to wrestle. They do love to kind of get rough with each
They're
other.
kids.
They're kids. Of course, they would love to go out, but so during the pandemic, we weren't trying to go, you know, out here. And so we stayed inside.
Did you guys ever go out and search?
Yes,
we did. We searched before we called the cops.
That's
That's
what
what we
Yeah.
were saying.
What time did they come up missing?
They came missing right before it got dark.
Right before.
And then we called. I searched that property. I even drove around this neighborhood right here. I even talked to a gentleman on that side, one of those streets over there. I said, "Did you see some little black kids?"
Did you go that way looking for them?
That's the way I was gonna come. But when I came back home, I decided to call the cops because it was dark. They couldn't have got away that fast.
And why did it take 2 people to go in the house and leave 2 kids out here by themselves? It should have been 1 parent going in and 1 parent right here watching the child, not 2 parents going in the house and leaving 2 little kids out here by themselves for 10 minutes.
No, they were in the backyard, and the
So
back
how
gate
did they
was
get
open.
out the backyard?
And the back gate was open, and I was getting wood
So
from
you
this
guys
lot
was
here.
being unresponsible and left the gate open, left some little kids outside with the gate open.
All right. Sorry, you guys were talking about your boys who you're, you know,
Doesn't make no sense.
I understand. For a mother, a mother's intuition, I know you were saying, and we'll get your names after this, but you were saying how you feel like they're in this area. do you feel the same way? And what is the intuition? What is the sense you get? What do you think happened to your boys? Do you think someone took them? Do you think they're lost? Do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely know they're not walking around. They're not that kind. They do not just roam around. You know, these patches. They definitely, I think definitely would have been picked up or something.
That was my assumption.
Have they ever taken off of the yard
Nope.
before?
No.
Nope.
They've never taken off?
No.
You guys are new to Cal City, right?
Yep.
Yes.
How long have you guys been living here?
It's 3 months.
It's crazy because y'all say y'all came out looking for the kids and y'all got neighbors that say y'all ain't even came out looking for no kids.
The neighbors weren't out here.
We were looking.
We were looking.
I'm just saying, bro, it's crazy, bro. I got kids of my own.
Where do you live?
Them little boys that y'all raising, them is my biological family.
I understand you,
I
bro.
don't leave kids
Oh, no.
outside,
And
bro.
I understand.
I have
3
9
and 4
kids.
year olds.
I have 9 kids.
But there's
There's
outside in
no
the backyard
way
that I was
I'm
watching
gonna leave my kids unattended.
3
Not
and
even
4 year
for
old
a
though.
minute.
Like you sit here.
I get-
with, like,
we
not
get
a
that,
bitch
we
in
get
your
it.
heart, bro.
They were in the
We feel
backyard.
You
it.
don't even look like you worried,
But
bro.
you said the
I've-
gate.
I've
but
been-
why would
I've been
okay,
going
y'all know
through it
y'all
all
finna,
that
y'all
few
know y'all
days.
finna go inside the house, right?
Yeah.
Y'all are foster parents, right?
No.
Okay,
we're
well, y'all
adopted
adopted
parents.
them,
Yeah,
right?
they are
Okay,
children.
shut the gate. Go in the house. Why did it take both of y'all to go in the house and leave them outside by themselves?
I understand
And
that.
y'all know the gate was
Why
open.
haven't y'all been out with the people around this neighborhood looking with the kids?
Because we already told on
said
camera.
that.
I
We already
didn't
told
see
on
y'all
camera.
on no cameras last night. I
No.
didn't even see y'all out here praying with them people. Them people was out to take care of my nephew. Not this, not supposed to happen. Y'all was supposed to take care of my nephew.
I understand.
You act
If anybody's watching at home who knows anything, or if somebody who has these kids, if they're watching, what is your message to them?
The message has always been, as soon as possible, call the California City Police Department, and please bring our babies home. And that's that.
That's one of the reasons why we actually didn't want to do
This
this.
is the reason why. Because
the
we
bio
were
families.
under orders to stay in the house and stay because they're going to need to contact us, and we cannot go outside, and that was the issue. We were under orders by the cops to stay home in the house and let the professionals look.
But you just said that they were your children. If they were your children, regardless of what somebody told you, wouldn't you want to go look for them?
Well, we have cop actually posted in the front door right there.
How cold it is at night? Would you
We
not think
totally
We
understand
totally
that.
understand.
We understand.
If you guys if you guys actually have that question, you should ask the police officer.
The situation, but do you see how it seems that,
Yes.
that the kids was left unattended? You guys went in the house and then the kids disappeared. How did they disappear?
Exactly, and that's the word we try to figure out.
It doesn't make sense. How did they disappear? How did they go out? You guys had the house supervised already. And my question is, why were they the only 2 children out? Where were the rest of the kids?
The rest of the kids were with grandma.
With who?
They left. They went on vacation.
So they didn't.
No, because they're too young. We didn't. We watched them, and it turns out that happened.
How did the
All right, guys, sorry, I know
They're
that,
older.
just really quickly before we forget, first and last names, spelling of both for both of you guys.
So, excuse me, said it again.
Just first and last name,
Spelling of who or what?
or just your first and last name.
Our names.
Trezell West
Jacqueline
is
West.
Trezell West.
Okay, and for you,
JACQUELINE.
I'm sorry, one more time.
JACQUELINE.
Okay. West.
Yes.
Okay, guys, we'll let you go.
All right.
Sorry about that.
Thank you.
No.
And you know, when he asked the adoptive parents if they think or if she thinks that someone picked up the little boys, was it just me noticing or finding it kind of strange or odd that she really doesn't answer if she thinks that someone picked up the little boys? But let me know what you guys think about the second half of this interview. I find it kind of more so interesting than that first one, and you know, still of course the same body language throughout first and second interview. And if you haven't seen the first half of the interview, go to my last video and it's there, and I'll link it in the description as well. But let me know what you guys think. And just, you know, right now, I know there's talks of a press conference, but I do not know if that's going to happen tomorrow. I was hoping today, but hopefully we'll hear some.